Today we have, kind of something fun. Research graduate class of 2013, Jason Warrior is back to talk to you guys just about his experience here. Jason is currently a competitor on the TV show The Voice. It's a competitive music show if you guys don't watch it. And this week he qualified for the live version of the show. So in that show you go through several things where these celebrity people assemble a team similar to the Avengers of the X-Men. Except there's no genetic mutation or advanced, turbine mechanisms that propel you forward. I mean, if that was the show, I'd be on the top 20 of the show, but that's not what it's about. So he anyways advanced to the live version of it, which is where you go and then the live audience votes on who moves forward. And Jason has advanced to the top 20, so he's top 20 in the nation. It's pretty impressive. Research graduate, he was in a lot of programs here. He's in the music program, he's in the speech theater program. He took second downstate in poetry in 2013. I know, second, right? But what are you gonna do? But that was still really, really impressive. He's just here to talk. He's got some things to say. He's gonna take questions. Be open, be frank, be respectful. The good thing is he don't work here. Supposedly he just roast your ass up if you get him out of here. So this is a kind of assembly where I don't gotta worry too much about the behaviors because he'll just get wrongs and people up here. So please be respectful of somebody coming back, talk to you guys. But if you have any questions about what it's like to try to advance your career professionally, if you want to be a performer, or how he got from there to here, by all means ask him. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my friend of yours, Jason.
Shout out to Jason. Shout out to all of the teachers in here right now. Put your hands together, big teachers. I'm so happy to be back on this stage right here. This stage is where a lot of my real dreams happened. A lot of my real dreams came true. And just to be back here, to be able to stand up here again, talk to you all, it's amazing. So, look, thank you guys for having me. The reality of it is, it didn't all just happen, okay? It didn't all just come to me just like that, okay? There needed to be some work put in to get to where I'm at. And that means sitting in the chairs that you're sitting in, coming to class, Miss Coleman, my senior year or junior year? Junior year, Miss Coleman, and I was in honors English. Worst decision for Jason, to be in honors English, okay? Here's another thing. You may have friends that are in your AP classes, your honor classes, and all of the other stuff. That does not mean you're not as smart as them, all right? I came to Richards and I had friends that was in AP classes and honor classes. Mr. Badger was my coach and he taught honors and I wanted to be in his class so bad, but there was kids that was in those classes and I felt like I wasn't good enough or I felt like I wasn't smart enough to be in these classes. Okay, so I challenged myself and I took Miss Coleman's honors English class. What did I get out of it? D? Maybe a C? High D? Low C? But anyways, high C, high D, low C. I ended up passing the class, I did. But here's the challenge. Challenge yourself, okay? Challenge yourself. You got friends that's taking these classes, that does not mean they're better than you. You have to challenge yourself. The road was not easy. I'm telling y'all, the road was not easy at all. Challenge yourself. It is important to challenge yourself. And just being able to say I went to Richards is just crazy because the teachers here, the faculty here are so amazing. And some of you may feel different, but you have to look at it like this. What are you doing to have the best experience ever? Okay? When I was here, I was not a troublemaker. I didn't care what nobody thought about me. I didn't care what anybody had to say about me. Yes, I walked through these halls singing my lungs out, okay, every single day. And people be like, Jason, shut up! And I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep on singing. But I was a theater kid, okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There was some athletes in the theater department, all right? It don't matter. Don't care what nobody has to say about you. Challenge yourself. Keep moving, keep working hard. This is just the beginning step for a lot. I got a job when I was in high school. I worked worked at Christ Hospital down the street in the cafeteria, and I ended up saving money and I began to buy my own musical equipment. Okay, the cheap stuff. So like $60 for a little microphone, $40 for this, $40 for that. Not too much expensive, but the cheap stuff just to start off. Or even using my cell phone sound recorder just to record the music on there. Okay, and begin to learn how to mix and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna put myself out there. Okay, you gotta put yourself out there. That's one of the most important things you can ever do.
What was going through your head on your first experience?
Oh my God. So, funny thing, right? So, when we were down there, the parents, everybody's parents, the people that be on TV backstage, like cheering you on, they came to LA probably about a couple days early, right? My mom, however, she works at Kennedy King, and her job wasn't letting her off work to come. And so I'm like, okay, we gotta figure out something. So they agreed to let her come the day before my blind audition, all right? The day before the blind auditions is when the producers will tell you who's actually going on the first day. So we're sitting in this big room, right? Just kind of similar to this. And we're all sitting around and the producers just talking, long-winded, and finally, towards the end of the ceremony, they get to this list and they start reading off names of the people that's going on the first day. And I'm just like, Lord, please don't let me go on the first day, because it's the first day. The coaches may not actually know what they want. We got 2 new coaches. They may not know what they want to hear or who they want to be on their team. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to go on the first day because my chances are slim. My name got called to go on the first day. I'm like, okay. That day of the blind auditions, my mom came in, and I hadn't seen them at all. He came in, and we did an interview with Carson Daly. So we're sitting on the couch, and Carson Daly, he goes to say, how do you feel about going first today? First. So we got the first day, and we got first. All right? Remember this, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. We got the first day, and we got first. So here I am, I'm like, okay, I'm going first today. And we do this thing called B-roll, where you guys see us walking backstage and doing all of these dramatic poses and all of this stuff like that. And so I'm doing all of this stuff because everybody else had been done there. Correct me, my English look is all jacked up. Badger, I'm sorry, I was on speech team, y'all. My talking is probably horrible right now. Look, I probably need to go back to school. But anyways, look, check it out. So I'm back there doing B-roll, and they like act nervous. I'm like, what do you mean act nervous? I'm nervous for real. Like, this is real life. It's about to happen. So the big doors open up, and I'm standing there, and they got the camera on me, and I'm crying, and I'm praying, and I call my grandmother. I'm like, I need to hear her voice before I go on stage. And I call my grandmother, and she begins praying on the phone with me. And instantly there was this beam of light that just shone through while I was praying in it, and I saw it, and it was so weird. It was so weird. But I began to walk out on the stage. And as soon as I stepped foot on that stage, I looked at it as I'm looking at you all. I replayed a familiar image in my face, and that was this area right here, this stage. Okay? And lights are shining in my face, and I'm just standing there. I'm like, you know what? This is just another speech tournament. This is just another theater performance. This is just another marching band competition. I'm just going to stand up there and do what I have to do. And so as I began to sing, the nerves went away. So to answer your question, I know I talk a lot, but I was nervous. I was crying like a baby, like a big baby. But I got through it, and I don't know if anybody peeped it or noticed it, but when Adam pressed this button, that note that I hit, it stretched a little bit longer because that was just like, oh, Adam! So, yes! So, you know, yeah, there you go. So I was nervous. It's okay to be nervous. Any more questions?
Who influenced you the most?
Who influenced me the most? Most influence on my life when it comes to entertainment and performing. I definitely have to say one of my older cousins. She graduated from Thornton High School. She was also on the speech team in the theater department, and she encouraged me to actually do something different. And that was to do theater, do speech. As soon as I came in my freshman year, I was questioning, where's the speech team? I need to figure out how to join that. And some of the other classmates were like, well, speech doesn't start until this age, so I was looking forward to doing it. And she definitely influenced me to do something different and try it out. And from that point on, all you have to do is plant something in me, and I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to run with it. And so from that point on, she encouraged me to do that, and I just kept doing it. And I used what I learned from here, being on the speech team and in the theater department, to my performance. My stage presence. Stage presence is important. And it's not only just that. Let me tell you something. Being on the speech team helped me get a job. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay? You should probably say, well, why can't you talk? Being on the speech team helped me get a job because I knew how to talk. I knew how to speak like I had some sense. Okay? The stage presence, the way I carried myself, the way I dressed. They looked at me like you have some sense. They have respect. Okay, so if you're not on a speech team, I encourage you to join the speech team. Point blank period, no questions asked. Yeah, there you go. Yes, you.
What was your state running up?
My state running up piece for speech was poetry and what was the name of it? I remember it, but I just can't remember the name of it. It was something about hip hop. I will tell you that. I know it by heart, but I just can't remember the name of it. The Arts Are Black by Charlie Braxton, Meditation on Stevie, and Hip Hop Bop by Jabari Yasin, something like that. So it's about a couple pieces put together.
Also, yes, your stage presence is fantastic.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
Grace.
Grace, everybody.